Hey everybody, I have a little unboxing video today of something I got gifted from Workpro. It doesn't sound like something that you would need as an art supply, but I am really excited to get that. It's a storage box that I would say usually it was meant to be used for tools, for working tools. That's it. But when I got their email and they asked me if I would be interested in this box and to make a video with it, at first I thought, well, I don't need that. But then I got excited quite quickly because, let me show you, I'm always sketching each day, each evening on the couch. And I have this storage tin with me, and often I have a second one with more materials. And these are the materials that I'm using at the moment, and I would carry them from my desk to my couch, sometimes out in the garden as well. And I also have this tin that I would carry around, and if I have a second one, sometimes I have more supplies, sometimes less. It's a lot stuff, and I thought, and it also doesn't look quite good when it stands on the couch. It's not very organized visually, I would say. It's organized, but not visually. And I thought this storage box might be perfect to put in all the stuff I'm currently using. And so I can carry that around and have everything sorted. And it's put away so it doesn't look messy. Okay, let's have a look how big that is. I would say it measures about like an A4 size of paper. Let's see, that might be an A4 size of paper. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller. But it has its height, so it's around 21 centimeters, and it almost has the same length. So it's quite a good size. I would say it's not too big. It's also not too heavy. And it's also not too small, so I can fit easily my my brush pens inside. You can open the lid. Okay. Oh, there is something that's nice because you can lay that in so it doesn't make a noise because it's metal, and that can get quite noisy. And I'm not sure what this is for. I don't know, maybe? Wait a minute. I think there's a magnet, but that was mine. These are replacement for these rubber feet here. And there are two replacements inside. So I have to find a place where I could keep them. I really like this, and I think that will flatten out once I lay stuff in there. And then there are two. Okay, it is a bit of it's not easy to pull them out, so that's good because just, let's see, in case I would hold it like that, they don't fall out. That's quite important. These drawers. Let's open that. So you have two drawers, and there's also that squishy pad inside, so it doesn't make a lot of noise. I'm thinking about if it would make sense to glue it in maybe with double-sided tape. I will think about that. It goes really good. And the same drawer is at the bottom. And it's quite big, and I think that's really nice. idea, and I think I would like to fill this box with you, with the materials I use for drawing. And I think I would put stuff I think I would use one drawer for stuff that I use a lot, and the top for stuff that I use a lot. And here I can, when I use it and I keep it open whilst I'm drawing, I can put some stuff here just for the time I draw. And I think I would use one drawer for some stuff that I would not use all the time, so they are not in their way, you know what I mean. And I think I would put my pencils to the top, because these are the things I reach the most. That's so good. Can even the smaller ones would fit in like that. That's also good, because then they are easier to find. And I can put so much more in here, and it's also really easy to go through the pencils and to see what I have. So I would definitely put more of them in here. And I have some of these ones in the other tin. Maybe I could put those like this. I'm not sure, maybe I would just throw them in there. Probably I would do that. So all the pencils I have in my little carry around thing. On this one, I'm not sure if I should put my Posca markers here, because these two Posca markers I use all the time, and they are always in my, I don't know the word for it. I even don't know the German word for it. So probably there is a word. I don't know how to call that. Maybe you can write it in the comments how these are called. I would put these in here as well, because I use them a lot, and so it's easy to grab them. And I will put more pencils in here for sure. I just have to decide which ones. And I always change and switch things out, because sometimes I like these colors more, or sometimes some others, and I put together color palettes, and these are the things I put into the boxes that I take around with me. What I don't use there are two more, as often are these distress crayons. I really like them for texture, and I think I will put them in the middle, so I can keep this one closed until I need it. And maybe I would also put my Neocolors in here. Let's see if this fits. These are my Neocolors. I have a full set of Neocolors on my desk. So these are always in the I would say carry around box. So I can put them here, and these crayons I can put those here. Sometimes I use gelatos or these gouache sticks, and I would then put these also into this drawer. And last, I think, well, I will not have only this one. I always think I need two things, but that looks way prettier than all these loose things here. And I'm not sure if I would put the acrylic markers into a separate box, and my watercolor markers I will put into this. It's also good that because in this one I have to keep these watercolor markers with the bottom, with the lid at the bottom, so they don't dry out, because they would dry out if you store them like that. And usually you have to store them horizontally, and that's good because that's horizontally, obviously. Same with the Tombos, and it's really hard to see the colors in this box, so that's perfect. And I think I would put in all my markers here. These are acrylic markers. I think I would put these separately. Maybe these as well, but I'm not sure about these. It's also on these two. There is a lot of space, and I could add even more. I'm not sure about these water brushes, if I should put them in, but definitely these brush markers. And this one. And there's one more pencil. Okay, that's empty. And what I have left are my water brushes. I don't use them all the time, just sometimes. So maybe I would just put one at the top, maybe, or two. So maybe this one and the big one. And these markers, these I will put to the other acrylic markers, but these ones I use a lot for drawing. And so I maybe would put them also here to the top, like that. So I have them at first. It's important for me to grab them quickly, and I use them a lot. Same with the pencils. I don't use these a lot. Maybe I should put those into here. Maybe the others as well. Yeah. I think except for my big chunky acrylic markers, I could put everything into this, and I will put even more of these pencils into this. I'm really happy about that. It's so cool. Yeah, and I love that it closes very good. They have different colors. I could pick my favorite color. They have a red one, and what happens? Let me turn this around. They have this green one and a pink one. I'm not sure if there was a fourth color. I don't know. I think there might be a blue one. I'm not sure. I will give you the link in the video description, of course. Now let's see what has happened to my supplies. Okay. This thing is not meant to shake it, and I would not recommend doing it when you have stuff inside. Yeah, I like it. Perfect. So just in case you're also someone who likes to draw in different places, you might be interested in that. It's really nice to carry stuff around. Even if you're a crafter, it might be interesting to maybe put in some ink pads. I will just try one thing. I'm not sure if this makes sense. I use my Distress ink pads a lot in my sketchbook, just the small ones, and I would apply the ink directly from the ink pad to my pages, just to make a big area of color. And I'm wondering if this would be also a good way to store these. Okay, you can fit 3 into here. That might be not ideal. And then you can fit a second and a third. So you get a lot of in there. But I think I will not put them into this drawer, because when I use them a lot, and then I like to have them in a box like this. Okay, I'm really happy with that. I hope you enjoyed that little product review. If you're interested, check out my description so you can find the link to the product. I will try to see if I can get a discount for you, so you maybe can save a little bit. It's from Workpro, and they have, I think they have more of these supplies, and you can see here are a lot of tools on their paper. It seems they have camping stuff and other supplies. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope we will see us soon. Bye.